Animation for the hypothesis. Laplace's law dictates birth timing and mode of delivery through exponential uterine wall tension and its light-dark cycle modulation. Ali Hagassi, Obstetrics and Gynecology Department, Midland Regional Hospital, Mullingar, Ireland, 2024, and Blossom Medical Company, Houston, USA. The laws of physics govern the function of human body organs. However, the law of physics that controls uterine function during pregnancy is still unknown. The smooth muscle of the uterus during pregnancy presents a unique circumstance of physiological mechotransduction because tissue remodels in response to stretching imposed by the growing fetus. Yet the nature of the molecular and functional adaptations remain unresolved. Supporting the hypothesis. This study investigates the current evidence base that may support the hypothesis. A 40-second 3D animation supporting the hypothesis was developed in conjunction with Houston-based Blossom Medical Communications. Uterine mechanotransduction may be the main mechanism and system controlling uterine function during pregnancy through exponential uterine wall tension, EUWT. EUWT has determinants, modulators, anatomical and functional components, and a physiologic mechanotransduction effect. EUWT is created and maintained by the complex interaction between the gestational sac, uterus, and cervical valve, for which the primary function is EUWT maintenance. Mechanotransduction of EUWT and modulation by progesterone and estrogen induce stretch-dependent inhibitory and stimulatory systems. The main system that maintains pregnancy is the stretch-dependent inhibitory system due to myometrial tension-contraction interaction characteristics where high tension induces relaxation and low tension induces contraction. The stimulatory system transforms the cervix into the lower uterine segment, resulting in EUWT failure. Gestation is a balance between two opposing interactive forces, mechanisms, and systems. The first force is EUWT. It causes myometrial stretch. It induces the inhibitory system, which maintains pregnancy in addition to direct relaxants. The second force is the stimulatory system. It is due to myometrial contraction. It terminates gestation by transforming the cervix into the lower uterine segment, LUS. Autonomous two-system interaction secondary to light-dark cycle modulation divides gestation into 5 clinical phases: growth, maturation, transition, parturition, and involution. Growth phase. From conception to 30 weeks, EUWT rises. The cervix is a T pattern. The inhibitory system is dominant. Maturation phase. From 30 to 37 weeks, EUWT is ascending to the peak. The cervix transforms into the lower uterine segment, LUS, nocturnally through TYVU pattern, secondary to maternal cortisol modulation of the inhibitory system and melatonin and oxytocin on the stimulatory system. Transition phase starts after 37 weeks when EUWT fails secondary to complete loss of the cervical strength until the onset of labor. Its duration varies from a few hours up to several days, depending on the maturity of the stimulatory system. Parturition. During the first stage, the cervix dilates due to upward inversion of cervical U pattern, with the complete transformation of the cervix into the LUS, followed by delivery of the baby in the second stage. Involution phase, up to 6 weeks. The pregnancy interval and circadian timers are achieved by a single mechanism, EUWT failure, secondary to the complete loss of the cervical resistance nocturnally at the end of the maturation phase. The creation, autonomic maintenance, and eventually autonomic EUWT termination, secondary to light-dark cycle modulation, make pregnancy an autonomic cycle with constant intervals and circadian timers where EUWT malfunction changes birth timing and the mode of delivery. Inhibitory system malfunctions cause preterm labor. Stimulatory system malfunctions cause post-term pregnancy. Combined inhibitory and stimulatory system malfunctions
cause labor dystocia.